Hello everyone, good evening. How was the weekend? Everyone mention your thoughts like okay, it was good, it was okay, or it was bad. Just mention on these three words. Goal is as of now it's bullish. In this 1 hour, 1 minute, 1.5 minute we have. I'm going with a 3 minute time frame. If this candle closes above whatever the previous support resistance is there, if this closes above, we'll be going for bullish on the retrace. We'll be checking whatever the news it will be. Is there any major impacts for it, for a dollar or else any gold? We'll check on it. Today in the morning session we have some news. It's already completed. Again we still have on 7:30, that is tomorrow, right? So we can go through with the technicals till tomorrow evening 7:30. ISM PMI, that means somewhat related to manufacturing, supply and demand, so it won't give a much effect, but we can expect if the news has been minor or major, it will give some impact. If it was normal, we can't be see any major impacts on it. Right, so I'm closing this as of now. So we go how the trend was. We'll start from 4 hour. In 4 hours I can see that there will be a, this is going to be our supply zone. Okay, we have to be very careful from 81 to 93. On a 3 minute frame it looks like the candle has been closed above the zone, so the retrace has been happened already from the current market price. We'll go with 1:1. Meanwhile, we look for whatever the major and minor resistance and the support. As of now, we got the resistance. Now we'll try to figure it out the support. Support is looks like little bit larger. We'll go with this zone as for consolidation. Until unless it crosses the trend line, the market will be bullish. So on a lower time frame, I have been taken a positive trade. So as of now, 393 to 303, the range is so big. That means the upcoming market session, it will be trading within this zone itself. We have to be major bullish. That means if you are planning any long term means like positional trade, it has to break the 393.370. If we wanted to go completely selling, we have to go after 281.745. Obviously we can go from here too, because this is one of the supply zone, right? We can go as of here, but we have to be little careful when the market reaches here. It might bounce back from here, or else depends upon the future formation, it can breach the level also, right? So just be careful and plan accordingly. Make it previous candle low itself. It shows 1:1. We'll wait for this. We'll check whether we can see any formations, the equivalent or else relevant formation on the dollar, so that which supports gold, whatever the resistance or their support. If we look, we have seen gold is at the nearby resistance zone, and if we observe, the dollar is also nearby the support zone, so it's acting relevantly, like correlation pair it was. Okay, it was trading exactly at the supply zone. That means it looks like market will breach, gold will breach the higher high as of now. Okay, so on a 1 minute lower time frame, we'll check once Bitcoin is looking bullish as of now. Why? Because it was trading at the support, that means which can be considered as a one of the demand zone. Yeah, we can go with this level at 1,14,143. If the candle closes below 1,14,123, then the market is bearish. Looks like this is one of the major reversal. Seems to be it will be a bit more consolidation from 14,100 to 14,775. So just be careful. Yeah, higher on it. On Saturday, I think this is on which date? Yes, on Sunday, we got one of the demand zone. Earlier, my support was at 1,09,000, but in between this formation, I got one of the major zone, that is 1,13,245 to 1,12,814. The market will be bullish from here, so just wait for a market to retrace 1,13,235. okay, from here the market will be bullish. Whatever the gold trade we taken, we will close that. I'm closing it as of now because 1:1.1, that means we achieved 1:1. We'll go with some other trade, or else we can hold it. I just wanted to check. I'll just trail the stop loss to the market price nearby what I bought. Now we are at no cost to cost. We'll check how market will react, because we have a resistance at 380.81, whatever we think. Go with a round figure with a 380 or else 379.5. It's getting reversed, but not strongly. If anyone is holding any current running trade, gold, any asset, like any currencies, any open position you guys have, type it on the chat box. Yeah, looks like GBP JPY is trading in the zone. Yeah, it looks like it was trading in the zone. Yeah, 1:1.29. We'll check whether GBP JPY will hit or not. On oh, it was on 4 hours. We have to be very careful then. Hi Priyan. I am reducing because on lower time frame this looks like one of the reversal pattern. That means we can consider it as a evening star with the strong support. So just reducing the take profit point because the market might reverse from whatever the low of the base candle reversal base have, and the high will be a SL. So it's a 4-hour time frame. Just be cautious, plan accordingly, right? XAUUSD. No one has mentioned that your whatever the current open positions till now. Looks like gold is bullish as we have the resistance at 3381.4. We'll check whether it will make until that or not. Meanwhile, we'll trail the stop loss. Since Friday had a super push, I'm resting, bro. Okay, yeah. Today, anyhow, we have been very moderate. That means there is no higher moves. Workload on whatever the profession or else on the trading, Sohan. GBP, JPY sell from 195. Gold buy from 3354. Yeah, gold is 1154. We can consider. Yeah, but just because look from this zone, because we have a one of the supply zone. If have any open positions, try to close at 81 to 93 in between, right? Yeah, 3370. Yes, you have mentioned. And since this moment, from this moment, I have seen some slow, like a sort of bullish moment, but there is no confirmation, because on the volume we can see only whatever the opening in terms of options. If we say only open interest, the volume we can see, but whether the volume is higher on selling volume or else on higher on buying volume, we can't detect, right? We can detect on its other platforms, and also we can go with only a purely technical, the formation of the candle and also the series of the candles, right? Okay, sorry, Sohan, this message I thought from other guy. On Friday I mentioned will gold cross 3370. Okay, you wanted 3370. Make it a note of as a zone, man, because 3370, which is looking from this candle body closure. I'll take a horizontal line so that we can see the previous any zones are at the same place or not. Yeah, if we see, we have one small demand zone, sorry, supply zone over here, but we have only 2.5 minutes. If it closes above this zone, we can expect the next move will be at 81. Otherwise we can expect a reverse from the current candle itself. Gold has been triggered our trailing stop loss. If we observe here, we'll go beyond this and then we'll look for any further fresh entry. We'll try to check. We'll check fresh entry at 3372.2. Yeah, for fresh buying on a scalp, like a lower time frame, we'll try to figure this out. Sorry, we'll wait for this. Yeah, on crude we can go with yeah, with this we can go for short. Once the market retraces, we can go for short on crude oil. We'll check whether it will be giving the take profit or not. We'll be moving to the gold. Anyone taken any position on Nifty options or else Bank Nifty options? Anyone? Gold is making again one of the higher high on a purely lower time frame. It has not came for a retest. Okay, I asked any open positions on any markets. I asked till now there is no text. We'll check on it. Whatever the current candle looks, it's a little bullish, and obviously on 1 hour it was even bullish. We'll check the trend on 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, it's one of the reversal and it got breached and came for retest and has given 1:2 almost from buying side. We'll check what will happen. Sir, at 3367 point there was an EMA 10 and 20 crossover, so I am hoping it goes further up. Okay, just now I got erased the previous zones. EMA crossover 10 and 20. If you follow 15 minutes means you can see the whatever the top resistance or zone we have seen earlier na. 89 from 409. I'm thinking it's too far away. Okay, as of now we'll check on it. We can choose if the candle closes below of 373, then we can a short scalp on the sell side. Okay. Okay guys, tell me the asset names of your holdings or else the required one, so we'll go with it. I'm thinking till 68 the gold will be bearish as of now. We'll check. Yeah, looks like it has been broken one of the trend line also as of now, and also this is one of the Fibonacci. And where is our retracement? Zone is at 360, 367 to 369. That means 7 to 8, 8 around 3 pips, because here at the 367.283 and also at 69 it was 505. That means overall we can take 800 pipettes. So the market will be slightly bearish. Euro USD, yeah, we haven't seen that. Euro USD, and we'll go with USD JPY also. This is the consolidation. We can consider it as an inside candle. I like this most. It has to be done breakout or else breakdown. Then we'll be taking an entry aggressively, or else we can consider a retracement zone. Reducing the zone size in order to take the stop loss, sorry, the take profit. Make note, whatever the take profit it was at the demand zone. So whatever the closing positions you have to you have to be very careful with that. As of now it's bullish. It's Euro US dollar, right? Yes, no major news for tomorrow that the market will impact or not. Looks like it will be bullish, but we have to wait and watch. On a lower time frame, it was showing some of the series of supply zones. There is a lot of supply zones. Yeah, on 15 minutes, this is one of the supply zone, and 2 and 3, there are too many. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we look for demand zones 1, 2, and this one I will be considering. Yeah, looks like there are more supply zones more than the demand zone. And also if we consider on 15 minutes, if we consider whatever the lowest zone, the 15 minutes what we talk, the zones will be different from lower time frame to higher time frame, right? This will be one of the minor zone. It's has been retested once. This will be one of the retest. I can expect one of the second retest, or else whatever the bounce back, and then the market will be reversed. We'll check on Euro USD how it will be happen today. 15 minutes, so we can guess at whatever the result may be, it will be at 11 or 12 in between. Yep, for Euro USD, this will be a minor zone. We have to be cautious when the market comes here, because as I said, there are huge supply zones over here that has a maximum. If any news or else any the major session opens at 1 o'clock, right? Not 1 o'clock, I think morning 6:30. Till that, if it sustain any either of the zone, so just wait for the session. Any new session opens, that means Tokyo Asian sessions opens at morning 6:30, right? Or 4 o'clock. Just wait for it and go for it. Gold is making consolidation and some sort of supply zones. We'll check whether those are valid supply zones or not. Yeah, looks like a valid supply zone on 1 minute, right? Whatever the in Euro USD we have seen, Seems little similar. $73.2. Okay, so whatever the previous horizontal lines we have drawn, will be going with the same zone. I'm saying if this was a 1 minute frame, that means you will be having a more fake breakouts. Out of 10, 6 or 7 will be fake breakout on 1 minute time frame. But whatever the 3 minute, the remaining 3 trades, which give a better risk reward, don't expect 1:100. Okay. I'm considering the swing high, because if the market breaches this 78.055, the market will be bullish. On retrace, we will try to find some retrace trades, buy trades. In order to go completely bearish, we look after 373. But it's not possible for bearish, because we have a minor or a small demand zone at 372.3. So we look for buy trades itself once it get breaches this. If this candle is a base candle, it gives some support for me that the gold will be bullish. That means candle, the body has to be less than 50%. We'll check how it will be, whether it will support or not. Okay, the candle closed in a strong bullish movement because of the rejection and whatever the body is there. The body is near to 50-60%, but the rejection is on downside, so we can expect the market will be bullish. Is there any news? No. The time is also not 7:30 or else 6:15. USD JPY. I'm removing all the previous zone so that we won't be get confusion. Okay, the market is currently at supply zone on higher time frame. We'll check whether the market will reverse from the previous demand zone, not the supply zone. Is there any possibilities? If the market wanted to be bearish, this is one of the supply zone. If it reaches to 147.677, it's better to sell, but if it does not come also, here we have one of the zone. It's still not confirmed. Depends upon the next two candles, it will get confirmed. We have 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, the candle has to close below 147.008. Then on the retrace, we can go for sell. But make sure if this candle closes below whatever the previous candle is there on retrace, that is one sell zone. If it breaches, you have a fresh zone, non-retested. It has been not retested yet. You can go for selling from this zone. It's better sell on rise instead of going for aggressive. Okay, USD CHF. Earlier, this was one of the demand zone we have marked, but at the time of retracement, it got mitigated, and we have seen some sell zone. Consider as a consolidation because choose here the candle has been closed and came for retest. If we consider about the whatever the ranges, it was 1:2. If we go on retest also. But we have been analyzing on 1 hour time frame, right? Since we need minimum of 1:2 or more than 1:2 we need. I just wanted to check whether it has given 1:2 or not. Yep, it's okay. It just given to 1:2.2 only. No issues. We'll start from the beginning again because every day every levels are fresh. If it was untested, you can use that. If it not untested, you have to draw the fresh levels. Gold is becoming bullish. It went to 3385. Okay, next we'll go that. There was a new CHF CPI moment actual 0.0 forecast. Okay, expected news has been not positive then. If it was the actual, that means the current news was not expected the forecast news, it was a negative. We'll be considering that as a negative. CHF, the CPI data. at 7 o'clock, right? Yeah, there is no much effect now. It has just given, if we consider news also, this is one of the previous support broken on it was on its retest, that's it. I forgot, we'll check for zones as of now. Yep, so we can consider this is as one of the bullish. This will be the retracement. So as of now the gold is, sorry, USD CHF, it was bullish. Consider only less volumes. Yep, we'll go for gold. As I said, it was increasing drastically. Somewhere else here we have drawn a supply zone, right? Wait, let us remove the previous one. Yeah, it was near the supply zone. As of now we have to think if we wanted to go for buy trades, if there is any open position we can trail it. Otherwise, if we wanted to go for any fresh position, we can plan it at 3396.160. that means after breaking the supply structure on the retrace we are going to enter. We can increase the level because as this is one of the previous structure. Yeah, this candle is looking like is the wick is more than 25%. Yeah, it was 25%. Nothing is supporting me to take a sell trade apart from the 4 hours time frame supply zone. So for positional we can consider this 33852 to 402 as a supply zone. Double 377. It was considering, yeah, I'll consider this as one of the demand zone on a lower time frame. we can expect a 1:1 movement from here. We'll check after this whatever the consolidation, this will be considered as a consolidation zone, but this is one of the retrace like or else the liquidity zone. After it was breaking down the structure, then we'll enter at a sell zone a few pips below with the swing high as a stop loss and the previous demand zone as a take profit, because from there we have to open a new fresh buy position, right? We'll check here. We have a continuity of supply zone and a retest of demand zone. It's a higher time frame supply zone as of now. Here we have to wait for it. Those who have a patience and the consistency trader, they will be trading this, because from 85 to 400 to around 17 points, right? You have to wait because it will give consolidation. If the market gives breakout from the current zone, it will be some sort of consolidation, like here only up and down from 402 to 85. Okay, we'll check what will happen. If it retraces down from here, it will be good, because it will strengthen to whatever the trade we have chosen, right? Looks like it was consolidating. If it gives breakdown also, it will be supporting like inside candle breakdown structure. On retrace we can enter. Looks like one more consideration if it gives breakdown. If it gives breakout towards top side means, then we can consider on a retrace, we can do a scalp trade, because inside candle strategy I said na consolidation, we can go for that. Okay, everyone type in the comments, those who are actively currently how many members are watching? Let me check. Okay, 9 members are watching. Yes, Priyan, you. And the remaining everyone, just tell me what is your dinner. I just wanted to ask. to be little active. I need 9 answers as of now. At least 50%. We'll go for, we can't go for 4.5, right? We'll go for 4. We have still 1 minute 30 seconds to get a confirmation that it was a breakdown. Yeah, gold looks for selling itself. Volume is increasing. But I need a retracement at 82.300. Then we'll go for sell. Yeah, we'll be keeping the swing high as a stop loss, a few pips above. Rice with coconut chutney and mashed potato. Only one. Just be careful at this price because there is a sum of huge volume accumulated over here. So this level, whatever the volume has been accumulated, this is one of the supply zone, these 3 candles, and also this is one of the supply zone. So whatever the volume accumulated here, it can breach the whatever the demand zone has been formed over here, it can breach this level. So we have to be very careful as of now. Sohan Chinese Shanxi noodles. Looks like you're making some shortcut for dinner to save some time. My one is dal and potato. Looks like it's taking support on the moving average. This candle has been taken support at moving average. But it's not triggered the exact price. I wanted to check it. Base candle is correct only, I have marked, because market has to fall after retesting this zone, but the retest has been not made accurately. Let us check. The candle high was 85.535, but we have a zone at 85.755. that means 200 pipettes around. Retest has been not done correctly. It's okay, we'll check it. I am removing all the previous ones because we have here, right? Yeah. Okay, everyone make note on, consider the higher time frame zones itself. Okay, lower one is anyhow the sparks, whatever the spikes will be, it will be high, right? It has to be considered purely based upon yourself, and also you have to consider whatever the indicator or whatever the starts you are going to prepare, or else in previous you have prepared. Try to gather all your information and take a decision. Don't go blindly what we are saying. Okay, if you include, then only you will get to know, improve your knowledge. If you don't improve, if you follow others, you will be a follower, not a, what we say, not getting the word for me. You won't be called it as a decision maker until unless you take your own decisions, right? So whatever we are telling, just consider as a note, do your own analysis, and then take a trade. Okay, on shorter time frame we have a demand at 3372. Okay everyone, this is one of the demand zone and this is one of the demand zone. Make a note of it. If the market reaches here, just trail your stop loss. That's it. Okay everyone, take care. See you again on tomorrow evening session. Okay everyone, have your dinner.